G'day. This is a quick video for Seamus, very nice chap. He asked me the best combination for fighting on the street. Excuse me. Well, my answer there is you don't really have combinations on the street. On the street and boxing is totally different. Combination in boxing is to open up gaps, and if you throw, for instance, bang, bang, it brings their hands up, bang, bang, and you come round with that hook, slight angle, and you come with that one. That's combinations in boxing. On the street, totally different. You don't have a combination. I wouldn't say, yeah, I would be an idiot. Now, there is a lot of people on there saying, best combinations are on the street. Well, nah. Most of these fucking videos are fucking bullshit. Anyway, yeah, I am slagging people off, because you when you get to a certain level, you'll be able to see what's bullshit and what's not bullshit. But going back, you don't have combinations on the street. As you know, my motto has always been hit first, hit hard, and keep hitting until the threat's gone. But before you do that, you don't want to hit first, hit hard, and keep hitting if he's got about 6 mates with him. You know what I mean? It's all about thinking. So first of all, I would recommend you assess the situation. Some people would say, just get out while you can, which is a correct thing to do. But I wouldn't. I prefer him. But that's me. It's all down to the, vengeance is mine, said the Lord. And sometimes I think, I've told you about that lad, if you haven't seen it, the one who always used to be picking on people on every Friday, Saturday night and take his bloody shirt off and pull his teeth out. They used to shit the sen, and he felt good because, yeah, there's another one shit the sen. Until one day he met somebody, and that's where the vengeance comes in, and he just did this judo thing straight on top of his head, lifting him, bang, finished the fight. Like a sander on your face, which is my video anyway. So yeah, and after that, guess what? Picked on anyone else. So maybe the good Lord did it like that. Yeah, I've had enough of him. Bit of karma, do you know what I mean? Anyway, getting back. So my advice is, I'm going to have to do a video on this, is lining people up. Same in boxing, I do a lot of these angles where if you're in front of somebody, they can hit you. Right? Now, imagine you're a camera and I've hit you, bang, and I'm here. Your arms are still there, but I can fucking get you at that. You understand what I mean? I'm going to have to do a whole video where I can turn my camera upside down so you can see my feet, lining people up. But if you haven't got chance, it's just what I recommend is hit first, hit hard, keep on hitting. But also, keep your eye out who they're with. That's another, you've got to assess the whole situation. This is your computer, mate. And you got to assess the whole situation. I don't know what situation you're in. But normally there's a bit of a violent confrontation. Like I said, if somebody comes to me, I like step to the side. Sorry, mate. He's facing that way. I can hit him. And for him to hit me, he's got to turn around. And as soon as he's turning, bang. Because I know he's about to hit me. You can see how somebody's feet are. But I don't want to get into this video because it's going to be so complicated. This about the footwork and that, but I will do one. I will do one about, I call it lining up. I did go on a self-defense course fucking years ago with, well, it weren't Jeff Thompson, it was supposed to be Jeff Thompson, look him up. But it was Castledine or somebody like that who I did. And that was a good little course. That was, that would be about, bloody hell, 1989 maybe, something like that. And a lad got knocked out on that by a girl who built like my finger, and she knocked him out, accidentally hit him on the chin. But anyway, I'm going to explain that about in a minute about the chin. Yeah, so what I recommend is, what I've done, right, you got to engage the person. They're sat there, giving you the thingy. Now what I've done it once, or maybe I've done it twice, but while they're giving me this fucking verbal, listening to their own voice, they think you're fucking shitting it. But you're not shitting it, it's just your adrenaline, do you know what I mean? that, like I say, if you think about throwing a punch, it ain't going to come right. It's just got to come up. And the way you get it just go bang is because you've got to train. Because if you don't fucking train, it ain't going to work. So, seamers, train. You know, I actually said to you, and so Bruce Lee once said, he's not scared of a man who throws 10,000 punches a week. But he is scared of a man who throws one punch, when I can spit it out, one punch 10,000 times. So just practice the one fucking punch. All right. Once you've done that for about 10,000 times a week, for about a month, you can probably add another punch in, because that's what I always throw. Anyway, so what I say, somebody come up to me, they'll be giving me the fucking trying to get a shit or stare me down. Well, normally when someone's talking, right, they're gonna hit you, right? They line you up, they get their feet right. You know, like I said, there's a different video. They get their feet up, they're planning on hitting you. You can see them. Sometimes they're moving closer to you, or they're moving closer to you. They're getting in range, they're sneaking in range. You gotta watch out that. You gotta fucking step back. Like I say, I step to the side. Bang, if they step round. But that's another video, I keep saying. I should have probably put the other video first. But yeah, they try and get close to you, sneak in. Now, it's very rare that they talk in mid-conversation. Right? Now, I was going to hit you. I would probably hit you now. Do you know what I mean? But it's very rare that they actually hit you in mid-conversation. I know it sounds strange, I don't know why. Now, if I sit, right, I'm going to just talk to my bag. How are you today? I can't fucking hit it. I cannot hit that bag in conversation. Don't know why. Try it. Just try and talk to some Mr. Invisible Man. You know, just say your address, yeah, name and address, and try and hit him mid-conversation. You can't fucking do it. Or I've noticed you can't do it. I could be wrong, but yeah, I just want to make it clear. I ain't no fucking specialist. I've just got experience, not a lot, but a good enough experience. I've just got experience to know what works and what doesn't work. And you know, maybe somebody said, "Oh yeah, I can have a conversation and talk, fucking throwing punches like that," which I'm just doing, but they ain't real punches. I couldn't do a nice, good knockout punch while I'm talking. So, what I'm trying to say is, as they're talking, disengage their brain. Well, what I used to do, they'd be fucking, the fuck are you looking at? Fucking, yeah, you do fucking this and that. I say, look, I know your mum. Now, imagine that. What's he going to do? You can see that half of them are fucking brain dead anyway. You can hear the fucking cogs going and the steam coming out their ears. Do you know what I mean? And they're fucking giving it all this and listening to their own fucking voice. But as soon as you say, I know your mum, it's like, well, where do I know him from? Does he know me mum? Is he a relative? So it's like, I know your mum. Bang! That's what I do. Smack on the chin. So, going back to the chin where this lass, not this lass lad out, we're just doing that, we're just practicing, just tapping somebody on the chin. And I don't know what, but her punch came a little bit more, smacked him on the chin, and he was down. Yeah, we was just practicing, just knocking on the chin. Now, I know I've said it 1,000 times, but I get new people subscribing. I'm doing really well with the subs now. I'm about 130, I think, maybe even more now. Close your jaw, get your knuckles. I've got pads on, so I've just done a few rounds. And just hit yourself. Feel your whole brain rocking. Now it's even worse if you hit yourself underneath. You feel your whole fucking head rocking. Right? So, aim for the chin. Next time you're in a supermarket, you know, excuse me mate, you know where the beans are, mate? Yeah, where the beans. And then when he looks around at you, think chin. Bop. at that fucker. You don't have to. Don't do it, but think it. Because you're training your mind to do it. Everything's fucking up here. You're training your mind to do it. I'm getting better. I reckon maybe next week, definitely the week after, I should be back sparring with Elliot. Fucking big bastard. Anyway, so that's what I recommend. Disengage the brain with a question, which is gonna, I know your mum, bang. Now, that punch there, it's an uppercut. Now, I did say to Seamus, can you throw a punch? Because some people can't throw a punch. The majority of people, if I went down my street, now first 1,000 houses, and said, right, throw an uppercut, I bet you out of them 1,000 houses, there'll only be probably 2 that can actually throw a decent uppercut. And I know one of them will, because one of them is used to do boxing around the corner, so I know one of them will anyway. But that's what I'm saying, you've got to practice. What I recommend is, if anyone wants to, just leave a message on here, and I'll go back to the uppercut and show you how to throw the uppercut. But it's all hip, it's all hip. Now, what I'm saying, you've got to, you know, if your hand's up here, different, you can't throw an uppercut. If your hand's down here, it's lovely. Which I tend to, last time I knocked somebody out, it was with an uppercut as well. Always starts off with an uppercut. I didn't say anything to him. He just, do I need to go into it? Yeah, I'm going to, because people like my stories. See, here I go, Seamus, I've come to write, bloody talk about a knockout punch, and now I'm talking to you. Yeah, I was out watching, I was at a concert. You can see it, like I said to you, I worked on the door, you could see him, he was in a pub before. I saw him, he's fucking trouble, that one, I could tell. And sure enough, we was all in there, stood there, group playing. It was the specials. I like specials. But they weren't that good. They weren't playing fucking the old special stuff. They were playing their new stuff, which to me was pretty crap. I like the old Message to Rudy and bloody, you know, Don't Call Me Scarface and all that, Do the Dog and all that kind of stuff, the old stuff. But anyway, he was going around, bumping into people, chucking his weight around, you know, like this, walking around. Everyone, you know, well, I'm going to keep my nose out. Then he walked past me, barged into me like this, which pissed me off. But, you know, could be nice. But then he barged into the missus. That pissed me off big time. Not going to let nobody fucking barge into me missus. So, anyway, before this, right, because I'm a bloody bundle of laughs, I am. You know, believe it or not, especially when I've had a drink. I stood there, I was laughing and joking with all the people around me, because, you know, you like, you got your little clique and, yeah, oh, where are you from and all this. And we're just having a laugh, you know, and everyone liked me, do you know what I mean? It was quite good, you know, because I like a laugh. I'm a people person, do you know what I mean? I mean, look at me now, I'm sat here talking to bloody you lot and I can't even see you. Thank you very much for watching. But anyway, yeah, he pushed the missus, that pissed me off. So as he barged into her, I pushed him. Now, I ain't got my teeth in, and he had his fucking glass in his hand, and I kind of pushed him that way, and he come round, and he looked, you know, like you've seen these fucking monkeys where they like do a fucking grinning fucking whatever you call it, you know, some kind of ape-like fucking thing. Anyway, he spun around, he's doing this fucking grinning fucking thing with glass there, and it was a bang, 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 bang as he's going down. And he was fucking out cold. Now that was a combination. Now I'm not, because it just flows. This is what I mean. If you ain't a boxer, you're gonna have trouble doing a combination. That's why you should just hit first, hit hard, and get hitting. But yeah, I don't know if you're a trained fighter or an untrained fighter or what. But this is for a untrained fighter in training. So anyway, he was on the floor. Everyone picked him up, and no kidding, it's like in the westerns. They're like pushing him across, and he goes along. He was probably about 15 foot from the actual where all the doorman people were on the stage, and they lifted him up and just took him out. Now, don't call me a coward. I'm sensible. But when we was in a pub and I saw him and I thought he's trouble, he was 6 lads. Now, like I said, as soon as I decked him, it was like, when's the next one coming? But the whole place went like that, and just me there, him on the floor, and then some girls come. Well, they always do this. I've got one of them faces, don't they? What do you do that for? Why you do that? What you do that for? I'm fucking hell, it's just fucking, what do you expect? And, making me look the bad guy again. I always seem to get that, don't I? Don't know why. Maybe women automatically feel sorry for the whoever's knocked out on the floor is supposed to be the good guy. I don't know. Well, no, not with me. Well, some of the things I've done in the door, they probably was a good guy. But he wasn't. He was a bad guy. And everyone fucked off. He got lifted out. Everybody around me, all these nice people who I've been talking to, didn't want to speak to me. A lot of them wouldn't even stand near me. They're like fucked off. They're like, I did, as a bloke, a dad, and I think there's some Sheffield, gingerhead young lad and his dad, and I was talking to him most of the times, and, talking to him, and they're like, fucking hell, Now, I must admit, I am a bit of a bugger for the, like that kind of stuff, but that's the flow, do you know what I mean? So it was kind of loud. Maybe that scared them. I don't fucking know. But let's put it this way. I had no friends after that. Now, when I was going back a few minutes, because I'm waffling again, talking about when being a coward, and it because he had about 7 mates. I mean, I ain't going to stay there. I said to the missus, we got to go. She said, well, we got to go. I said, well, I've just knocked him out. You don't think they bloody know? They're all in the fucking crowd. It's like fighting in Vietnam. You don't know who your fucking enemy is. Unless I've got my back. If I had a back to the wall, I would feel a lot better. But I've done it. It's back on the door. I've done it before. Another story, I knocked somebody out once. Regret this, because I just knocked him out. What did that do? Fuck all. He was unconscious for, I don't know, 20, 30 seconds, got took off, and he's fucking back again. But what he did, he took off, got all his mates, come in the pub, one by one, building a fucking army up. And, but that's different. I was working there. But there, I said, no, I've got to go home. We got to go. I'm not staying there, because I don't fucking know. They can have a fucking knife. Come on. Now all this fucking knife defence, that's fucking bullshit as well. Trust me, you get a knife and you fucking, I don't know what they fucking do. I don't even watch it because it's bollocks. If some fucker's got a knife, I hope you've got a fucking nice stick on you, a walking stick, which is a self-defence weapon, what I do use, or you got a fucking karambit on you, and you can cut them fuckers before they fucking cut you. Do you know what I mean? But they've got a knife, unless you're a fast runner. I'm not a fast runner. I had a motorbike accident and my fucking legs fucked. I ain't run for 5, 6 years. So I'm going to look hard because I ain't running. It's just that there's no fucking point me fucking hobbling away and some fucker trying to chase me. He's only got to go a little fucking jog and he's fucking caught me. Fucking, you know what I mean? So I just have to face it. But that's where I went. Anyway, we got back to probably had a good night. There was one embarrassing story while I was there. Because it was the specials. Now this is a bit embarrassing. But I'm going to say it because it's funny. There was a bloke there, all skinhead. His missus was all skinhead and stuff. But I thought that they dressed up just for the concert. Because when I saw him, I was talking to us. In the pub, because the pubs you can sleep. You can get a room for the night and that. And so I'm waffling again. But I'm gonna carry on. And he was proper skinhead like, and I said, oh bloody hell, I wish I got dressed up, you know, like that, because I'd gone to a bad manners thing, and people I knew who weren't skinheads had dressed up in all the fucking skinhead gear and had their fucking head shaved and put the big boots on to go. And I automatically assumed that they had done that. His missus were like, all had the skinhead haircut, and you know, where they have the long bit down here and stuff. Anyway, next morning at breakfast, they're still dressed the same. I thought, oh, I've made a fucking tit of myself, haven't I? Obviously, they're proper skinhead. He's a proper skinhead, and that's the way they always walk around, but I didn't know that. Anyway, it was not that funny. But yeah, what I'm getting on with. Yeah, so I fucked off. So always assess the situation. Right, going back to where I should be. Where was I? Yeah, getting me in mid-conversation. Mid-conversation, stop and not know your mum. Bang. Now, practice this uppercut. Now, you can't really see me from here. Right, the way I used to practice a long time ago when I was on the door, I used to get a pair of Mrs. Tights, hang them from anywhere, you can find somewhere, it's not heavy, get a little tennis ball, or a small ball, put a tennis ball in it, get your chin height, yeah, and just stand there, boom, do it slow, boom, slow, but don't, none of this stuff, boom, they might see it coming, chances are they won't because it's coming low, it's just going to come, bah, 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 bah. So I mean, bah. I know your mum, bah. I know your mum, bah. Alright, see what I mean? Bah. I hit him under the jaw, boom, straight up. Best thing now, I always tend to go bang, bang, because it's lifted the head up. It's chin, chin, beautiful. So practice it, ball, practice. It's hips. Every single punch is from your feet and your hips, everything. I mean, you know, you get so much power. Same with this. It's not, people think it's arm. You know, think it's like an arm. I don't use my fucking arm. It's so bang, it comes up, bang, comes up, bang, punch through the target. If you got that thing here and it's hanging there, you know, bang, yeah, it's here, chin height. Your fist wants to be about there when it finishes. Bang, bang, yeah, bang. So practice that. Once you've done that, right, they're on the way out, or they should be. Hit first, hit hard, keep on hit it. Now I'm saying that you got to train yourself, right? You come up, bang. Right, now this is what I'm saying with combinations. In boxing, it's different to in the street. Because you could hit him there, he could be on his way down. Use your knees. Boom. Yeah, use your knees. But you've got to train yourself. There's no point, you can't do anything unless you train yourself. So basically that's it. I'm gonna do the lining people up and explaining that. But my advice, Seamus, is, are you Irish by the way? Must be Irish. Is a pair of tights, anything, but even a sock. Yes, nice football sock. Put a ball in it, tie a bit of a knot, and just stand there. So imagine it's there. Just imagine it. Bang. Right, I have to do that. Don't know why. You can't give a note away while you're in there. Bang. So you got to be definitely. I'll do that. See, I'm doing it again. Bang. I'm going to do it now. Oh no, I've done it. See, get out. It's like a reset, isn't it? Bang. Oh, I've done it now. That's good. And so it's just bang, bang. But you get it accurate because you're used to hitting that ball 10,000 times a week. Let's cut it down a bit. 1,000 times a week. You know, there's a ball. Just hang it in your bedroom. Hang it anywhere. Every time you get into bed at night, oh, fucking hell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. you're going to have a fucking knockout punch. And just, if you don't believe me, just hit yourself under there. Now, as I say to Ellie, it's a punch you don't see what knocks you out. Because maybe not, if you do boxing, it's a punch you don't see what knocks you out. Because you're used to getting hit. Now, so you know, sometimes you got that split, I don't know, 1/10 of a second or whatever, where you know you're not going to stop that punch. But as it's coming, you kind of ride it away. You know what I mean? You know, you see it coming, oh shit, whoa, you've moved back, so you rode it away. But somebody who doesn't do boxing, oh, I'm going to get hit, and they still stay there. So if they see a punch coming, they can still get knocked out by it. But for a boxer, it's harder if he sees a punch coming because he can ride it. You know, whether he, you know, it's like slipping. Do you know what I mean? You just got to. It's with experience, and that's what I'm trying to say. And I don't know how experienced you lot are, but that's what I recommend. I'm not going to repeat and tell you again. Practice that. Disengage their brain when they're talking to you. You know, when they're giving you a fucking cunt. What are you fucking looking at, you twat? That's my fucking drink. And you just look, I know your mum. Bang! Oh, they're out, mate. Guarantee you. They guarantee you they'll be out as long as you train for that fucking thing. You know, 10,000 of them a week. But make sure it's accurate. It's on the button. And it is. My chin, same size as a fucking tennis ball. Right, so that's it. So, I don't know what I'm going to call this video. Anyone else want any questions or want to ask me my view, because that's what it is, it's my view. I ain't no bloody, what's his name? I ain't no shit up fucking person. I can only say what I've experienced, and that's a knockout punch for me. Right, thank you, over and out.